There are three bibliography and works cited formatting requirements that tend to confuse in Google Docs. So today we're going to look at how to create a hanging indent, make a URL live but invisible, and fill into the line above. First, let's look at what each of these mean, and then we'll look at how to do them correctly. A hanging indent means that the first line of an entry is at the left margin, and each succeeding line of the entry is indented. Hanging indents are standard in bibliographies and works cited. Yes, that was the sound of a rooster outside of my window. A live URL in a bibliography entry is useful for easy checking of the source. And making the URL look like plain text maintains the standard clean appearance of a bibliography or works cited. Here we have a live URL, and here, which you can't see, there's a live URL, but it's hidden under plain text, and we'll show you how to do that in a second. Thirdly, we're going to want to fill into the line above, and what this means is that you don't want the space here in your entry. Everything about this entry is correct except for the spacing gap here. And so we want it so that you lose that gap and it's a nice format. If you want to start from scratch in a Google document, you can have a blank document and make sure you have your ruler showing, and that way you can see where your indents are. And I'm going to set it up so that there is a left indent. I moved it over 1/2 inch, and I will grab the top and take it back to the left margin. So here's an entry that is formatted correctly as far as the hanging indent goes. The neat thing about setting it up as a blank document is that you can go ahead and type in as you wish, and it'll automatically, just as long as you don't press enter or return, it will automatically do an indent for you. Chances are, though, that you might copy and paste from another source something that might look like this, which is totally wrong as far as having an indent. So what you want to do in this case would be to highlight it, and you would go up to the upper right and clear the formatting. What this does is bring everything to the left, and what we want to do is make the indent again. So we would go ahead and make it to the half inch mark, and grab the top, move it over. And whoever did this, probably me, had a return in there. That's why it went down to the left. So what we want to do is press the backspace and bring it up so that it looks like it should be as a hanging indent. Now that we have the hanging indent correct, we want to next do the URL that's live but invisible. So here is the URL here. What I would do is highlight it, and actually the best thing to do would be to highlight everything if you want to do several at once, and change the entire document to black. So automatically it'll be black, and then click on underline, which underlines everything. Click it again, and everything is not underlined. So now we have a live and invisible URL that if you click on it, you can see it's live, but when you look at it, it doesn't look live. And same here. You know it's live if you click on it. The third thing that we're going to look at is how to fill into the line above. And this you're going to want to do after you've done the URLs, because this will change. The link itself will change. But if I truncate it in the text, and I'm going to be guessing that the line above here is about this long, maybe after painter, and now if I put a space there, it'll go up to the line above, and maybe I'm not happy with that. Maybe I want it to be after the N. And actually I can play around with it so that it looks better. But it won't change this link because I've already made that link here. So if I change everything here and do this, even if I do that, if I click on it, it will go to that link. So we don't need to worry about that. So make sure you fill in to the line above after you make the URL invisible and live. And here you have a 2-entry bibliography that's formatted correctly, indented correctly, filled into the line, and the URLs are live and invisible. So in 6 minutes, you've learned to create a hanging indent, make a URL live but invisible, and fill into the line above. Congratulations and good luck to you.